Did you not see that stop? This epic drama. Next time. Thank you, bye. Means, drum roll please. Send me some mojo. Loving the adventure. The road test to get my French driving permit. Hi everyone. So when last we spoke, I was on my way walking to the exam. On my way to the exam center where I'm going to take the road test. It was such a cold day. I got there, I did the exam. I had to wait about 4 or 5 days to get the results. They told me 48 hours, but I think because there was a weekend involved. And drum roll please, I failed. I was sort of leading you on there. I knew that I failed even before I got my results because something happened in the car during the test that was a faute éliminatoire, an immediate you're dead. There were 2 people in the car with me. One was a moniteur, a monitor or representative from the driving school. L'autre personne était l'examinateur. We had our introductions. I checked all the security features, installed myself, told them they both had to put on their seatbelts because they weren't wearing them. They started to chit chat among themselves. He was giving me directions. Of course, the whole thing is completely in French, en français. Everything was going along just fine until about 3 minutes before the end of the exam, I missed a stoplight. I missed a stoplight, people. I mean, it was totally my fault. It was so horrifying and embarrassing because up until that point, I thought it was going pretty well. And I mean, this is after driving for many, many years in New York City and in Ohio, where I'm originally from. My instructor had told me before, if the examiner has to even touch any of the controls in the car, when he tapped his brakes on his side of the car, he was like, did you not see that stop? And in fact, I hadn't seen it. And I wasn't going fast, and it was not a major intersection, but something that's a little bit different from a lot of stoplights in the States is that they're often off to the side and back a little from the intersection. I missed a red light. You can't do that. It's over. So he still had me, of course, drive back to where we had started the whole adventure. The examiner didn't get out of the car. He was just like, thank you, bye. And the guy from the driving school, who I also did not know, told me, I was so upset. Of course, I walked away because I didn't have a car there. I took the train from Paris to the location of the exam. And I was just like, just nervous and crying and so frustrated to think, oh God, this is not over yet. Yeah, I got my results. And what was interesting is I had enough points to pass, except for this little missing of an actual red light. In certain cases in France, if you have a certain low score or different things apply, you have to wait a certain amount of time to present yourself again for the exam. Fortunately, I don't have to wait any longer. And so I've already talked to my driving school. After failing my driving test for the first time, I now have to go back to the driving school and just meet with them and have an evaluation to make sure that I'll be ready for next time. So I'm on my way. It's about a 2.5-hour journey. Fingers crossed I'm on my way. As you can see, it's freezing here and relentlessly kind of rainy and wet. So, all right, bonne journée, everyone. See what happens. Anyway, it's all very embarrassing, but it is what it is. It's part of the journey. And I'll be going back in about 2 weeks to try again. I'm really, really happy that I've gone through this process. I just can't wait till it's over. What can I say? Send me your best wishes. Please send me some mojo to have golden light on the road next time. And I will say this, one thing I didn't do that I'm gonna do next time is I let the 2 instructors, or the 2 guys in the car with me, talk to each other the whole time, and it was really distracting, and I should have asked them for a little bit of silence in the car. And so that was a lesson to me to be more assertive instead of always being super polite. If you have any advice or thoughts for me on my driving saga, please do share them.
Bonjour tout le monde. Comme vous pouvez voir, c'est très tôt. As you can see, it's really early. It's 7:15 in the AM, and I'm on my way to once again take 3 trains and a bus to get to Fontainebleau for my second and hopefully successful, fingers crossed, driving exam pour mon permis de conduire. Et j'espère que je suis prête. I hope that I'm ready. It better be. And let's see what happens. Okay. Talk to you later. Okay. I'm here in Fontainebleau. And I'm on my way to meet Grégoire. I'm really happy because I just found out that Grégoire, he's my teacher. He's going to be with me today for my driving exam. Ok, je suis là avec mon moniteur. Et comment dirais-je mon
Porte-bonheur.
Bon porte-bonheur, Grégoire. Et on va aller au centre de l'examen. We're going to do a little warm-up lesson first. He's going to take me directly over to the exam center. I wonder if I'll have the same examinateur. Okay, just got home from my driving test, my second. I'm pretty sure I failed it again. I'm lying in bed because the first thing I did when I got home was I literally came and just lay down in my bed because I was feeling depressed. Everything was going so well. Had a different examinateur. She was cool, calm and collected. My instructor from the school who was with me as like the representative, he told me, okay, I never met her before, but I just texted someone and they said she's really tough. So make sure to pay good attention. And I was like, oh, great. Thanks for telling me that right at the beginning. So anyway, I was feeling good. I did everything that she said. I wasn't stressed. She gave me clear instructions. It was all good until it wasn't. Fewer than 5 minutes before the end of the exam, everything had gone well. I had done a demi-tour, like turning the car around, which I think went pretty well. What can I say? Your girl missed a red light again. I saw it clearly, and it was set way back from the intersection. I kind of did a rolling stop and then was gonna advance, and then I realized, Karen, this is not a stop sign. This is a red light. And of course she noticed it and she tapped the brake, and I was like, oh, I'm done for. Je suis morte. I then couldn't see the light anymore. J'étais complètement à l'ouest. I was just like out of it. And I just tried to get through it till the end. She told me, okay, this is the end of your exam. Thank you. She had me back the car into a space. And I said, okay, merci, au revoir. And they both said, au revoir. And I walked back to the station. But I decided to take an hour at home to just like take a nap. And that's what I'm going to do now. So having said all of the above, thank you for even watching this. I'm now going to pull the covers over my head, like literally take a nap for an hour in the middle of the afternoon when I should be working. I'm going to sulk a little bit and then I'm going to get up and get back to life. So, on se voit plus tard.